I'm ready now. Ah.
Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Wildcats. Kickoff unit is ready, and so is his home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Looking for space. It's Jordan. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Got a man. It's Bowman. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
They typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And where did you go? And who's gonna love you like I do? Yeah. Yeah, man, you go.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their
Caught, and he's got room. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. Beautiful throw out in front of the target.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes a catch. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. First carry of the season for this transfer. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kentucky going quickly. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And he just gets it in for the touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws to the back. Snags it over the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of it. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him in the backfield.
Hollywood
They
Hospital.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Miller. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Fires toward the end zone.
Right
through his hands. He had
good play, good route.
And just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
I lost. Good kick, bro.
Everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action. Buying some time as he moves left. Pulls it in. It's Rodriguez. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first
good coverage
with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. Makes the grab in their space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long. He's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They want to run this quarterback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Handoff for Baxter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
There he goes. Ripping through the defense. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Beck's going
Chris Ivory.
Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to
Talk to him, coach. Undisciplined.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really.
Got it! That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
And you can hear the exhale from up here, guys. Like that was a big third down. This offense, they've already dug themselves a hole, right? They understand. They're down. It's getting closer to the...
And he's in!
Good shit, good shit.
Trojan.
Tell me when it's
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Don't call this time of night. Did you do your order? You went to dollar store today.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to...
Got a little grass. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Delivers the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. The give on the option. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure coming. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as his defense forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he
lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
The pick.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Moving out to the right. Intercepted.
Kentucky!
Turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Got a man, it's Mosley.
Listen, hit fucking foul me,
Right now
bitch.
is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught by Williams on the left. All down, but they'll move the stick.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
The first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Got it down the field. The Trojans use their
So
first
fine,
timeout.
so fine.
They'll have to
You blow my mind.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught.
Number 2, Gabe, Merry Christmas.
Touchdown, Trojans.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of
So
the second
we
half. That
find-
is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to throw it to start the drive. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Baxter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And they head to the locker room through quarters in the books. And time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes, taking this fellow top 10 team to the cleaners so far. We're not even at halftime, and it's looking like a one-sided affair. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Sings it complete to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Here's the pressure. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Lost the throw again. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him,
bring that blitz.
Hit him often. Those shots start to add up.
Send that shit.
Comes out all over the place.
It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going.
Could be an alley. Touchdown, Kentucky! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line.
Defense second half, bro.
Too much daylight too early.
We done seen it. We done seen it.
And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen.
Tell me who's
Touchdowns are
gonna
going to
love
happen.
you.
You saw it right there.
Need to stop. Need a turnover. Oh, should be a short ass kick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's brought down.
You're like, get you bitches to fucking react, man. Jump. Fuck.
Trojans used to be known for student body right. They can still do that. Those quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me there, RD.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. To throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Mosley. Snags it and he's open.
Good throw, good throw, good throw.
Knocked out of bounds
Pull
at
that
the
corner.
46 after the good pickup on that one.
Okay, okay, okay.
The offense setting that
Pass
plan.
rush.
We've
I'm
seen
fucking
earlier in
with
the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Oh,
Perfect
shit!
play at the perfect time right there.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes the easy completion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on third down, trying to get the...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. Get your receivers open to try to make plays in the passing game.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Barnes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's
good coverage.
On the quarterback break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for it. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down.
Tight throws. Tight throws here.
4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum, help them go crazy, help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. on inside. It's Miller. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Maiava. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in.
Great fucking throw.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the diving catch down the right side.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Lock him up.
Hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Maiava. Finds us back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense.
Maybe some room here.
He's at
the 50. Past the 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
He'll toss it.
He'll fucking dive, man.
Read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Touchdown,
Chris Ivory.
And the punishment has been extended.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish turning it on.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan.
Oh, where's the band? Where's the pie-out, motherfucker?
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. He's taking the deep shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And there's nothing.
Yeah.